Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory, and welcome to part 84 of Season 2 of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. So we've got our automatic bread factory almost complete, just waiting for some components, mechanical and electronics, and we'll get it up and running. I brought us back a wee bit earlier. I was going to wait until the snows had cleared, but I decided not to do that. I do have my new dedicated chemical line set up here. That seems to be working okay, picking up about 2 to 2.5 tons of chemicals per trip, which has replaced the covered hull from here having to make the trip. So that's working, and we'll get the other 3 chemical plants set up soon enough. Happiness, 59%. It was as low as 51% because we kept running out of workers here, which reminded me that a long time ago I had decided to asphalt up this road. Didn't want to click on the crossroads, which is why we've got this temporary access road in here. But what I'd forgotten about was actually putting the asphalt down here. So we're going to have to do that once the snow's clear, and hopefully next winter we'll avoid running out of workers at the heating plant. That's had an impact on all sorts of things like crime, happiness, etc, electricity production, but we'll get there. I also went ahead, constructed the second prison up here, and amazingly we had 15 warders out of 15 when we had no prisoners, so that seems to be the trick of it. Just don't put any prisoners in and you get maximum workforce turning up. So these should be set up pretty similarly, and we'll see if that takes a load off this prison. Yeah, so way down from where it was. We're almost at a 1-to-1 ratio of prison warders to prisoners, whereas we were struggling. It was almost 3-to-1 at one point before. Okay, so that's all good enough. You're still waiting for all these components. They are on their way in. We should get this little facility here constructed before I complete all the other construction over here. So that would be U3. Get that built, please. Okay. That's complete, fully occupied. We've got 400 people without their own flat again. And I never did build my autodrome either. Oh well, we're working on it, I suppose. Just not with all the necessary construction offices. Do that. And I suppose we may as well go ahead and start construction on this as well. I think I need another bus station, and I was looking at this spot up here for that, but then I was looking at that spot for more flats as well. There are plenty of workers waiting here though. We've also continued to have problems over here with lack of workers. But what I was looking at with that bus station was, whether we can fit any more vehicles in here. Yeah, we should be able to get another 2 or 3 buses running on that line. We don't need to worry about students. Your happiness is low. Why? You've got sewage, water, heat, electricity, food, everything you could ask for apart from a church and a pub. Quality of flats is 85%. I don't know, guess you'll increase your happiness eventually. You're producing mechanical components. You're producing steel. We're staying at maximum up here in terms of our coal production now. I'm going to bump this up to 90 workers, try and produce a wee bit more steel. I mean, this is going up quickly enough, I think. I'll just leave it. We need more meat being produced up here, so I'm going to have you begin the old trek down the hill. Come down to your breaching grain storage. Make sure we always have plenty of crops coming up here for this. You can't export wastewater. Okay, where's the sewage plant there? Is that all down to the extra residents up here? Nope, it's not that. Just totally maxed out here. Getting through it as quickly as you can. But again, it's just the same problem as before. You're okay. You're maxed. So you and you. I'm going to get rid of that. I think this plant here. You're not getting very much at all, are you? Okay, so I think what do we disconnect? Yeah, let's go ahead and remove that section of pipe there. What I've not done is check to see whether that would flow. Oh well, you don't actually have an output to this side. You do cover all that, so I'm going to get rid of that as well. Sewage trucks should be out to empty those, and you'll be full too. Yep. Let's see how we go on with that. I mean, sewage isn't a problem for these folks. Hopefully that means over here. You're staying pretty steady at 100, maybe beginning to drop slightly. Check in here. You're fine. It's just this one line here that's the problem. And it's all coming down from this route. You're okay. You shouldn't have anything now. You're disconnected. So this will hopefully run dry at some point. Oh, you're connected up all to these positions. Yeah, okay. Again, just expanded much more than I had intended to. At least that's draining. Right, I think we're good now. It's worked its way through, just about. You're draining, yeah. There we go. Spend so much time looking at sewage in this bloody game. Right, so operating without issues. We've got meat being produced, we've got plenty of crops. We've got plenty of crops still in here. We're out of crops completely there. Missed that, didn't I? So, here, load up grain and unload at the food grain silo. You done? You're done. Okay. So you now, yes, you are going, you already load crops, so it's just about unloading them in here. Let's keep it at 50% there, just crops. And you hopefully get workers in. Let's limit it to 50 for now. And as I said, we'll stick another couple of buses on this line. I need to get the buses first, so let's come up here, grab a couple of new buses. It's the green buses. 2 more. Go away, electricity problem. Right, you're coming. Set you to line, and it's the what? Sewage? No, sewage and chemicals. Chemicals and bread workers. And do that again. Find the other one. There we go. And you do pick up 100% of people, you do. Right, so we should continue to produce plenty of chemicals. Wait and see what this, what's like after this bus drops off. It's got up to about 3/4 there. Same there. Not quite as many there. Yeah, the extra 2 buses I think should be good enough. We're producing food here now, so yeah, let's have you set up a new line. That's not it. This here, new line, and that runs from there to there. And this is our delivery line. There we go. In here, I'll just do that. Find us. Oh, well, actually, you. Wait a minute. Why have you? I'll set you to line. Custom line, bread delivery. Let's see the line detail and unload bread. And this is producing. This storage stores 100 tons of bread, so we need 5%. Let's do that. That should be fine. So every time there's a full load for one of those, for that truck, it would go think I need more than one truck, which is fine. Start and copy it to there. What? Right, okay, my bad. View line detail, load 100%. I'm actually going to have view, head back there. Pick up, there's your pal, you can come back here as well. So I might need some more trucks for this line, if it's going to work at that capacity. There we go. And with that, we should be able to stop importing bread from the border. You keep doing that, but you stop doing that because you pick up from crops from the fields. No. But you don't unload bread there. Pick up crops from the fields and unload them into the food grain silo here. Right, now that the snows are gone, let's start gravelling up this section of road first. Asphalting up that and that, and then when the temperature's up, we can do the final section up there. Do we have? Yeah, we do have. Just in time for the snows to be gone, we need snowplows in here, and it's only snowplows. I could have had a sewage truck just as a backup for this, but don't need it. Speaking of sewage trucks, still got plenty in there. I'm just going to leave them then. If it's not backing up into the flats, we're okay. And I've also plopped down another technical services in here. And that's to take some of the load off. We've got this tiny thing here. So we'll have, in fact, we'll get rid of those snowplows later, but we'll move the one decent one across here. And then this is going to deal with this whole area in there. You'll deal with that area. I might actually have to spread it out. Yeah, I reckon we will. Let's shut that down. Yeah, we'd want that to be 2 kilometers. Mud roads would be 0, gravel roads will leave at 25, pile roads 0, asphalt roads have at 60. 60 as well, we don't have any trolley roads, tram tracks, bridges. You don't have any bridges out here, so we'll put you to 0. One-way roads, well, you'd need to be 60 as well, wouldn't you? Right, so that should deal with everything around there. How are we doing down in here? 58 tons of food. Okay, I did think that the percentage was the percentage here, so if it was at 5% capacity there, you'd pick up the food. Actually, 5% was wrong, because it would have to be 8% to get a full load. Okay. 177 people without a flat. Now happy, we're going to then get this block under construction. I did all my fancy paths in here. So good. You've still got plenty of capacity. And notify if goods are missing, I should have done that. Maybe I did, I turned it off because I get fed up listening to it. Okay, happiness is up at 72, best it's been for a long time. How's productivity up here? 54%, still 30, well, but we're only down at 13 people. Let's wait until we've got a full load, there we go. It's still only 39, 40%. So is that not linked to this then? Productivity 95, 120, 121. And how much are you producing? 9. No, you're... That doesn't correlate with that either. I don't know. Don't know how that works. Okay. How's our prisons looking? 13 warders, 26 prisoners, 13 and 23. 105. You're fine. Courthouse. Bloody hell. You're working your way through that. I'm going to max you out. We've got plenty of workers around here now, I think. And hopefully with happiness going up, crime will come down. Nobody's starving. Crime's the biggest problem actually, apart from no electricity. God damn it. Is there any? Oh yeah, well, I suppose windmills don't require workers. I could create a massive wind farm somewhere. Spoil the natural beauty. Could have a big line of windmills right around here. We've got plenty of capacity. We're just not producing the electricity that we seem to need. Mind you, we've not had any complaints about electricity problems for a while, I don't think. Let's do this and this. Happiness is up at 73, that's fantastic. And we've got this in, so that's probably played a role in improving happiness up here at least. 76%, 75. You're at 62 now, you're 73. I guess we're going to be expanding over here soon. Might stick another couple of flats in here before we go across there though. Yeah, I think we'll probably finish off that area. I'm going to bring this season to a halt soon. I think we did 90 episodes in the first season, so when we hit 90 in the second one we'll pause and then come back. We can start building over in the island finally. Maybe even get a railway line up and running. Not that it's going to be doing very much. We're not producing the steel to be able to export anything. Well, we'll get something done. Still 32 workers without a job here, so I'm going to bump this up to 110. I did come round and I maxed out. Oh, I didn't max out everything. Right, we'll max out these. Finally. Yeah. That's all good enough. We are maxed. And we've got no trucks up here. 100 tons. I guess you need to just keep on going here. There's only 81 tons of crops left in there anyway. So I'll need to remember to switch that over. They're going to have to make the long trek across here. You've got 3.5 tons of chemicals. We've got 22 tons almost in there now. So we should be good for chemicals all over the place then. None there. There's none there. Said that so, what's the word I'm looking for? So confidently, yes. I think I need to go back and revisit my chemical distribution line. How many trucks do we have on it? Not chemical output. Not chemical and bread workers. Let's narrow it down to covered hulls at least. Is it not on a line then? That's what I need to do. I guess I must be relying on you. Yeah, you're picking up chemicals and then you run around all these places. As well as doing what? You're loading up grain. Yeah, and you drop the grain off in here. And you're exporting electronics. Don't know why you're doing that. I'm going to remove that. Because the trucks that pick up the electronics and take them to the various supermarkets, etc., and department stores, they end up going to the border exporting. So I want you just to focus on chemicals really. Or, as I said, I set up a separate line. That was an electricity problem I just clicked off. I should have looked at it. Yeah, I think I need to do something different with the chemicals, especially when I get these other facilities up and running. Let's get ready for that by assigning you two. And we've got this little barn here. This is for mechanical components and electronic components only, I think. So you would now pick up your mechanical components from there. And same with that. And you do that as well. And now I need to find do not have one here. I've got construction office. Right, okay. Construction office. I don't want you to auto search for anything other than factory connections, footpaths and roads. Clear all of those. And then I want you copied to there. And change the depot for all vehicles across to there. Right, let's demolish you. And is there a wee bit of road in there? No. Is there not? Yes, there is. Right. Let's do this. Just mucking about now. Okay, so you need to be assigned to just about everything actually. Assign you to there. Just additional buses, really. It's not... no, that was right enough. It's not the most efficient, but it'll do. Okay. I think it's time for a break. Happiness has hit 76%, population over 16,000. And we've got everything up and running over here. Probably still a bit too cold to switch this off. But what I can do while I'm at it is get rid of the extra road sections in here. Get rid of the nodes. Okay. But no, you've got crops coming in, you're dry, so before I forget, you now need to head all the way across to here, load up the grain. We'll put you back to, no, we'll leave you off that just now. And that should keep us in meat until the harvest comes in. Okay, time for a break. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.